Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you are doing great. And today I'm going to talk about a very sensitive, tough topic, interesting, tough, confusing, whatever you name. I mean, it is what it is. I am that I am. Please follow if you are not already a follower, and let's talk about forgiveness, how to forgive somebody. It's a very interesting topic and it is very tough for a lot of us. And of course, it depends on the gravity of the situation, but definitely it is quite complicated to to forgive somebody, forgive, which is more or less the same thing. Um, so now we'll go to the depth of it. I'll give you what I know at least. So, first of all, we all are confused about the concept of forgiveness. What is it to forgive somebody? Does it mean that what they did was okay? Because some people think like, "Ah, yeah, I forgive you, so I mean, it was okay for me." No, of course not. Does it think that you should normalize your relation with this person again? If it was somebody who is near to close to you, does it mean that you would normalize your relation with him? I mean, of course not. No, you don't have to. You do what you want. It's your life, it is your choices. You shouldn't do something that you don't feel for. If you don't want to see that person again in your life, if you don't want to talk with this person again in your life, you are totally free, for God's sake. No, you shouldn't. You don't have to. You just choose what you want to do. It's your life, your choices, your freedom. Does it mean to turn the page and continue your life as if nothing happened, even without this person? Because some people think about it this way like, oh, yeah, just turn the page and continue your life and never talk to this person again. But I don't agree with that actually, because it's not about like life is not about turning pages and continuing. No. For me, I mean, it's an opinion, not a fact. To forgive somebody is to liberate yourself from this karma and through learning the lesson that you need to learn. You know, we are here on earth in order to pay back our karmic debt. And if you have been treated unfairly, somebody has done you wrong, so it is part of your karma. I mean, and you somehow, in one way or another, contributed to this situation. It's really interesting. I remember when I studied the Ho'oponopono healing techniques. I mean, you have responsibility in what happened. Maybe you know how, maybe you don't know how, but of course you have responsibility. It doesn't mean that you should feel bad and judge yourself and feel guilt. Absolutely, this is not the purpose. But the purpose is to like see how you contributed to creating this situation. Esther Hicks always talks about co-creation. See how you contributed to this situation where somebody has treated you badly, poorly, or was unfair again with you, and learn the lesson. So for me, I mean, the most important thing, and that is the only, according to me, this is the only way you will totally forgive somebody, is when you understand that this person is in your life or has been in your life for a reason, in order to teach you a spiritual lesson that you need to learn. And if you learn this lesson, everything is fine and you move on and you have improved, developed spiritually. If you choose not to learn the lesson, then you feel bad about yourself. You carry this burden, this anger, this unwilling to forgiving in your energy and in your body, and it will manifest in many different ways in your life again, or in sicknesses. So you carry this burden with you. But actually, when you totally learn the lesson, you would be even grateful for this person who treated you unfairly, because they have taught you a very, very, very important lesson that you need this in order to improve spiritually. I mean, think about it. Once you find the lesson, it's exactly when you are able to go beyond forgiveness. Go beyond forgiveness, then you are able to be grateful for this person who had taught you a very important lesson. The bigger impact it had on you, the bigger unfairness it was towards you, the bigger the lesson that you have learned. And when you understand this and when you learn the lesson, then you become really actually very grateful with this person, because they have taught you a very, very interesting, important lesson that you needed to learn in order to achieve a spiritual development. Maybe, you know what? Actually, I'll tell you this a little bit personal story. I mean, asked, I prayed and asked for more improvement spiritually. Then I was really challenged. I mean, I asked for it. So after this trouble, I was like, I was taking a shower, I guess, and then I started to laugh. I said, "Oh my God, it was me who asked for a higher consciousness, more spiritual development," and I started to laugh. You see, it is your spiritual development. It's not about the other person. It's not about anything else. It is your spiritual development. When you to learn lesson, how do we develop, improve spiritually? Through learning lessons. And learning lessons are not only, I mean, in spirituality and in general in everything in life, it doesn't learning doesn't come from only books. Books are good, meditation is good, but also experiences. I mean, how can I use the law of attraction to achieve what I want, to get what I want? I mean, I have experience with that. I did it once, I did it twice, I did it three times, I did it hundreds of times. So that's why I have the experience. I know how I should do in order to reach what I want, what I would like to do, to achieve or to get. It's experience. We all have spiritual experiences, and through experiences you develop, you improve. You are not the same person you were maybe 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Why? Because you have more spiritual experiences. So accept the fact that this challenge is meant for your spiritual development. Accept, search for the lesson, and when you find the lesson, you will be, maybe you don't want to talk up, it's a choice not to even talk to that other person, but when you see the lesson, you will really find yourself grateful for that person who came as a teacher, because everybody we meet in life are teachers, spiritual teachers. So you'll be really grateful for that person because they taught you something that is very important for your spiritual development. And when you learn the lesson, you will be happier. You will reach another level of consciousness. You will be happier. You will be also, this lesson will not, this challenge, you will not be challenged again because you have learned the lesson. If you never learn the lesson, you will have the same challenges time after time after time. It's like the universe is telling you, like, come on, this is the lesson you need to learn. And you just like, no, I just ignore it. I see the lesson, I suffer, and then I suffer, and then I go on, and then I see the lesson, I experience the same lesson again. I refuse to learn the lesson, so I suffer again. Then the same lesson repeats itself time after time. The universe is telling you time after time, please learn this lesson. Can't you see here? And you just like, no, I choose to suffer instead. So once you learn the lesson, the suffering stops, ends, and you move to a higher level of consciousness. Really ask yourself this question: where is the lesson? Meditate on that idea. Where is the lesson I need to learn? What is it? And you will always have an answer. Maybe you have several lessons in one package, but you will always have an answer. Ask and it is given. I hope really that this helps you. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you like it. So like it in real on YouTube. Write comments if you have any questions. I always answer comments. And don't forget to subscribe. And for bookings, you can contact me through WhatsApp or any other way that are available. Thank you very much and have a very nice day.